Welcome to Primecast. My name is Jesse,
My name is Wyatt.
and so I've had a quite interesting couple of days with my almost 2-year-old iPhone 4. Um, I'm probably going to be picking up a new phone tomorrow, switching over to Verizon. This problem I've been having started 2 nights ago, and for a while my phone has been like crapping out. The front facing camera doesn't work. The battery life has been sucking lately,
It's retarded.
and whenever I turn it off, it turns itself back on. And as of 2 nights ago, it started getting like really, really, really hot. I mean, like it'll actually burn my ear, putting it up to my phone, putting it up to my ear,
hmm
and the battery will die within an hour and a half. Like go from 100% to nothing. Like I can actually look at it, and I can see the battery just draining. And I'm pretty sure something is melting inside of it because the lock button is sticking pretty bad and it smells.
That's weird. Or is anything coming out of it? Or
No, nothing yet. I
don't
mean,
touch it. You might die.
yeah, really. But yeah, I would ideally. I was kind of hoping to wait until the next iPhone would be announced and see if that one was worth picking up or not. But I really don't have that option right now because this one's about to die any second. And I'm going to be switching over to Verizon and getting a Droid. And I've been looking around. Thing is that there's so many different fucking phones that use Android. It's kind of hard to pick and choose which ones you want.
Yeah. I have the HTC Evo, and I hate the touchscreen. I just don't like touchscreen phones. But it's okay. I just if you get like an HTC, I recommend getting a keyboard on it.
Like an external keyboard?
Not external, just one with a sliding keyboard.
Oh, I hate those. No.
Why?
They're annoying. They don't work all that well. I just never cared for them.
A touch keyboard is awful. I hate it because you fuck up, you have to go all the way back, and I hate like the swipe. The swipe's kind of cool that I have for my Evo, but I don't even use it. I find myself just typing with it, so it's
Mm.
defeating the whole purpose
I'm
of it.
looking at either getting the new Droid Razor Max or the HTC Resound.
Yeah, the Resound or something like that. Resound or Resound, the one that comes with Beats.
I don't know what that is.
They're pretty much Dr. Dre headphones.
The Resound comes with those.
I'm almost positive. Almost positive.
I might definitely have to get that one.
Don't quote me on it though. Someone out there is probably screaming, "No, it doesn't, you fucking retard!" God, it's this one that. Uh,
Remember how? Yeah, I tried to get on earlier, but my wife went out to bingo with her mom, sister, and such tonight, and and as soon as she got home, I put the kids to bed, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get on. Apparently, then she had an emergency phone call from her best friend saying that her best friend is 40 years old, and amazingly still has a grandmom,
mm-hmm.
but now she's dying, and she was kind of upset about it. So my wife actually went to go pick her up from some bar.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, but it was like, damn, I don't have any grandparents alive, and she's 40 and she still has like 3 or 4 grandparents alive.
That's 4 out of 4. That's 4.0.
It's amazing. Um, I got a lot of Prime figures lately, and I should be getting some more either tomorrow or Monday. I
I'm
got
getting none. Ever.
I finally got my Voyager class first edition Optimize. I got 2 of them,
Optimus.
and
No.
he's amazing.
Yep. Told you. It's
Yep,
awesome.
yep. Soundwave and Wheeljack are really good. I really dig Wheeljack's transformation. Bumblebee sucks ass, and Cliff Jumper is disappointing.
Um, I have Cliff Jumper. He's awesome. I have Soundwave. He's pretty awesome. My problem with Soundwave is you can't really play with him. He has no really weapons, and you can't really fight. You can't really set him up with any real situation because he's not a fighter. He just kind of stands there and looks awesome.
You
Cliff
you
Jumper is really
you
cool.
can pretend that when he has Laserbeak deployed, being Laserbeak shoots guns out of his face in a scene in one episode, so you can kind of pretend that's going on,
Go home.
huh?
Go home.
Me?
Yes.
Go home.
Go home.
I am home.
Get get lost. Get out. Anyway, uh, I find Cliff Jumper cool. I will be getting a first edition sometime, but I don't know. Cliff Jumper's just kind of neat to me still, and I will get Wheeljack. He looks awesome. I just don't really, he's that thing that a rainy day, like, oh, I want a good figure, I'll go buy it. I want to experience Bumblebee though. I think I might.
You do not.
I think I want to pick it up.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you want to do that?
Just he looks interesting, and his
He's
guns look nice.
he's interesting, all right, but not in a good way.
Well, that's huh. Oh, that's neither here nor there.
I'm pretty sure it's here.
Pretty sure it's nowhere. So,
Who who are you telling to go home earlier?
you
Me? What the hell are you talking about?
go home.
I'm home.
Shh. 1 second.
Apparently, there's some confusion going on his end. Yeah, okay. I am home, by the way. It's Cincinnati, and you're back, kind of.
I returned.
What's that all about?
Oh, animals making noise, and I had to stop it before it started coming through the mic.
Yeah, I heard. Well, I've been hearing that squeaky noise for a while.
Fuck, I haven't been able to hear it.
Um,
Sorry, guys.
what's your thought about Cliff Jumper?
I like him. It's just I'm getting a first edition. He's okay. Like I don't mind him. I think he's a fun figure. I just think the first edition looks better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the first edition is a lot better. So, and that's kind of what made me buy him. Either tomorrow, Sat or Monday, I should be getting 2 bulkheads because I'm
Count them. Two. Count them.
because I'm crazy. 2 Cliff Jumpers, 1 Takara version,
Count
which
them. Two.
and
Cliff
and 1 Starscream.
One. Only one.
Yep. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to be a pretty big box opening, I guess.
Exciting.
Yeah, really exciting. I'm glad I'm really starting to get a good chunk of these Prime figures now. Yeah, especially since RC and Bumblebee were so lonely for so long,
Yeah.
and then Megatron came. So what else? What else has been going on?
Well, I got I didn't really get anything this week. Really, like I kind of did. I went to a thrift store and they had a bunch of old '90s Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff in box and some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in box stuff. And I got 2 of the Power Rangers. I got the like karate action kick things, the 12-inch figures or 10-inch, whatever they are, of the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger. And they're all minty in the box. I got them for like $10 a piece. So that was kind of cool. I guess
I probably had those at one point.
they they look neat. Like they're gonna stay in the box too. It's just that thing is.
Send me a picture of them later.
All right.
I'll be able to tell you if I had them or not.
I know I have the Red Ranger and I know I had the Blue Ranger. I don't know if I still have it or not. But now I have some to have in the box just because I can. I also I went to Walmart a couple days ago, and I found randomly I found a Star Wars figure that I didn't know existed. They have Walmart exclusive Star Wars figures, and I found the Tusken Raider, and I'd wanted a Tusken Raider Star Wars figure for a while because I had an old vintage one, but I lost it, and I kept the box to that, so I'm pretty sure I just put it back in the box and it's somewhere in my house. But so I got it. I've gotten this weird habit of the last two Star Wars figures I got three. I got Savage Opress and Cad Bane, and this guy. I opened up Savage, but I haven't opened up Cad Bane or the Tusken Raider, and I honestly don't really have that much incentive to, so they might just stay in the box for a while. But I don't. I'm looking around. I don't believe I got any Transformers. I think I'm just been messing around with the Prime stuff. So
And speaking of Prime, this season premiere of Orion Pax aired
part
part one aired last week, last Saturday. Part one's airing tomorrow, which will probably be today by the time this video's up.
mm-hmm.
I guess.
Or will have already aired.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to talk about part one now?
Well, let's go to news first, and then we can do part one, and then we can just go into our random banter to where we can have our password.
Okay.
See if people still listen.
Okay.
All right. News. Let's go just straight into the Transformers 4 news, if that's what you want to call it. Apparently, in a recent interview, um, someone asked Josh Duhamel if, hey, you come back for Transformers 4, and he says, I haven't heard anything about it, and they haven't called me. So, yeah, this might change, but Transformers 4 is now being slated to be a reboot. So, it reads that Shia LaBeouf, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, Tyrese Gibson, and Josh Duhamel will not be returning to reprise any of their roles or new occurring roles in the movies. N- that's that's okay to me. If it's a reboot, of course, I don't want to see. I think a regular audience goer who just I like Transformers, Bumblebee's cool. Going and see these movies. I don't think we need to have all these obscure things because you really need to look at it from the perspective of a production company or someone trying to make it audible to the average moviegoer. Um, I was talking on Twitter with someone recently about the Amazing Spider-Man movie, and their debate was why couldn't they just do this with the original cast? And why didn't they make Spider-Man 4? The problem with Spider-Man 4 was Sam Raimi pretty much gave him the runaround and came up with a lackluster script. Sony didn't like it at all. They thought it was shit. And people were upset when they fired Sam Raimi for giving them hell. And when the cast said we're not going to do it without Sam Raimi, Sony said, "All right, that's fine. We'll reboot the series. We don't care." Now, people held that against Sony and don't understand why. With a production company who's going to spend millions of dollars to make this movie, they want to make sure that it's good and gets good revenue. And especially after Spider-Man 3, I enjoyed Spider-Man 3. It's nothing against the film, but it obviously didn't live up to Spider-Man 2 or anything like that. So that's just an example. And so for Transformers 4, or for people to be upset that these people aren't returning or anything like that, or to have these crazy plots of continuing after like Sentinel Prime it, I don't know, you guys, some people just really need to think in the mindset of a filmmaker, not a Transformer fan. Because that's what these are. These are a filmmaker one day said, "Hey, let's let's make Transformers." That's not really how it went down. I know someone's gonna be like, "No, it didn't happen," but that's what it is. These are films. These aren't, you know, these are films first, and that's pretty much what it is. These are toy commercials. So having it be a reboot and having these guys not return really isn't the end of the world. It's just, it'll be confusing for the average moviegoer. And I think some people have actually complained that they're not in it. If this is a reboot, I wouldn't want them in it. That'd be confusing as all hell. I don't know. I'm also really curious as to what they're gonna do with aesthetic. Are they gonna keep them? Or are they gonna, what about characters? Are they gonna keep Megatron? Or I don't know. It's weird. What do you think
It's
about the?
definitely going to be interesting how it turns out, but I agree that if it is in fact going to be a reboot, I wasn't expecting any of the main characters to and the main human characters be in there. But I definitely want to see a Spike sort of character, which Sam was based on. I can't see them really doing it without a Spike kind of character in there.
Oh yeah,
But
someone.
a lot of people on the last episode commented that they said that someone said it's not going to be a reboot, and that kind of confused me.
I don't know where they heard that. That's someone said that it was going to be rebooted. It was on TFW 2005's front page that it was confirmed that this is to be a reboot. Um, and like none of these actors really know about it. Um, but real quick, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive this is a reboot. I've read that multiple times uh on their site as well as I think Cybertron. So this is a reboot. At least as far as we know. And if they change that, well, then that's then. But right now, it's slated to be a reboot of the series. But with a Spike type character, I can kind of see them, and I kind of want to see how it'd go. But what if they had some sort of a girl character, like maybe Carly
As
or
the main character?
not Carly per se, but just a girl Transformers human character like Sorry or something like
As
that.
the main character?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'd be less confusing instead of following some new guy like Zac Efron hanging out with Ironhide. It would be different. It's not I don't know. And then hell, get really obscure. Get obscure in a way you could go with it. We're gonna talk about this later, but throw Minerva in there. Make some weird character, and have her be a human transformer pretty much, not a headmaster really or headmaster junior. Just have like I don't an exosuit like Daniel and Spike in G1. Just if you want to do that, make them useful. It's whatever. I think it'd be cool to actually see a girl, a girl main human character. Then you don't have to deal with all that relationship crap. You just have that character, and it's how they respond to the robots, and you know it all depends.
Uh, I'm really indifferent about it. It really doesn't matter to me if what gender the main character is because, like, to me, it has to have a really good story for me. For it to be entertaining, it doesn't really have to be based upon gender. Oh, it would be a good change of events to have a female character. It would be different,
Hmm.
but it would be. I think it would be tricky. I think it would be. I don't know. Some part of me just thinks it would be harder to appeal to the mass audiences with just a female character, but I don't know. Like it could go either way for me, but that's pure speculation, I guess. There. Um, Yeah, just the fact that it is going to be a reboot, for sure. It really does have me both excited and sad at the same time because I really enjoyed all the characters as far as the Transformers and the humans in the first three. I really wanted to see that story continue on,
Hmm.
but it is kind of sad to see it just be pretty much scrapped already because it just seems like yesterday that I just saw the first movie for the first time and got invested in all these characters, and now they're going to be pretty much non-existent in 3 years' time, I guess, 2 years, I guess.
Hmm.
But I'm still really excited about it because it's going to be fresh, it's going to be new and exciting. It's not going to
New
be this.
fucking toys. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really I have to say I'm upset about that. New movies means new aesthetics, which means gotta spend more money.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm sure whatever they come up with will be decent at least.
Oh yeah, it's not that. It's just I have to spend more money now. Mr. Moneybags adult over here with a job and a family can afford his toys. So what? Wait, hold on. What the fuck am I saying? By the time these things are out, I'll have been, or by the time the movie's out, I will have been graduated and more than likely moved out of my house with a job.
You may have knocked someone up at that point.
Oh no, that's in all honesty, no. But I didn't talk to you after the show actually. Good for a fun story. It's not that viewers. It's not that nothing. Nothing like that. But
Oh
a
shit.
fun story. Um, but the problem is with that is I'll probably be in school and. But then again, I plan to take out some sort of a loan, and I'm going to get some sort of scholarship for my career center. So, yeah, I actually probably won't need to worry about these that much as I thought I would, which
Mhm.
is just pleasant. I just, I don't know. I've been so burnt out on Transformers lately. Like, I want to buy something. That's why I kind of delve into Star Wars because, well, Prime's different, but I've been buying movie toys since 2007, and the aesthetic's pretty good, but I get so sick of it after a while, unfortunately.
Right. Um, Another thing that has come up is that oh shit, I'm looking through the news. Um, I don't really care about the new Night Morpher Cyclops. Looks cool, but it's way too fucking expensive.
Oh yeah, that thing, um, it does look neat. I want to see. Are there any comparison pictures with the Night Morpher
I
Commander?
no, I haven't seen any. If there are any,
That'd be interesting because
it,
I like the look of Night Morpher. I never got it because of just expensiveness and so
but it's $160. They said it's leader class size in this description,
that's promising.
but they couldn't make a leader class Dark and Moon Shockwave,
You
motherfuckers.
you mean Megatron?
Both,
But
either.
Megatron more, right?
Yeah.
I watched Dark
Mhm.
of the Moon yesterday and just thought what could have been.
It's very sad. It's but maybe in the new movie, Megatron will look even cooler, and then we'll have a leader class figure of that one.
Or Hasbro's like, lol, it only gets worse from here, guys.
Lols.
Lol, fuck you. Or they'll pull a snake in the grass and come by going, "Hey guys, look at this," and it'll be Leader Megatron. But there's only gonna be two made, and they're gonna be like, "This is for the good folks at Primecast," and yeah.
Right. Was that one of your dreams you've had lately?
Wasn't a dry one.
Okay. Go
Cyclops.
going on then. Prime the new RC mold and Ratchet have been released in U.S. retail, and those are two. I'm definitely going to get Ratchet,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if I want to get the RC anymore or not
Why is that?
because the mainly it's because those. Well, there's actually a few things. One thing I do like about it is the smaller size, so it would be more in scale with the rest of the Prime figures.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem the backpack seems a little bit better. But I'm starting to not really care for the face
The face.
and it doesn't. Of course, coming from full grown man, I don't like that it doesn't have any pink on it.
No, girlfriend, I got my fabulous color. Oh
And
God.
and those wings coming out of her shoulders are a little bit distracting too.
I don't know. I'm definitely gonna get these two. A lot of people have been like, "Oh, HTS has them up. Oh, Toys R Us is in stock and going in and out of stock." See, this is what I don't like about collecting anymore. Here's my whole thing. Star Wars does it right. Star Wars does it to where you have a figure, and in the main lines, what they'll do is most of the time, unless it's a really popular character like Anakin Skywalker, how prominent he is in the Clone Wars, they'll give him maybe two figures to a case. But every figure gets one to a case. It's equal. What Transformers does is they'll do like, all right, we're getting like 8 Optimuses and 14 Bumblebees and 2 Starscreams, a Megatron, and an RC. What the fuck? And then what Transformers has kind of dwelled into a Marvel Legends territory to where it's like when the first 2 months of these things being out, you're not going to be able to find them. Because people are going to be snatching them up for, just claiming because Marvel Legends reached a dry area for years to where they stopped making them. So they really kind of had a different change of pace. Well, Transformers just canceled 9 figures. highly anticipated figures, all of them, and or at least in the United States.
It's
Given
because of all the fucking bumblebees and skids and all kinds of shit that just took up space on shelves, and then retailers weren't wanting to buy any more figures. And
you know
then
what, I'm kind of happy though that retailers declined. Maybe it'll show good in the future that retailers decline these, because then that shows Hasbro. Well, okay, maybe they're sick of movie. They're finally gonna get the hint that movie aesthetics are cool, but that's not all we want.
if,
I like an option, and if I don't need to buy a movie toy until 2014, well, that's fine. More money in my pocket and more pride on my shelf. That's okay. The thing is, though, I don't know. It's gonna create a gray area and a real, I don't know. It's scary because Transformers is, I don't know. This might be the end of Transformers.
no,
Not really. Don't. I'm not serious.
okay.
Calm the fuck down. Stop typing rage comments.
I'm
Um,
about to rage over your face.
please. What you think this is? But, um, RC and Ratchet. My opinions on these. Um, cool thing is too, these are gonna be repacked. With Wave 1 figures. So this is almost like Wave 1.5. But the figures look cool. I have first edition RC, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm not too keen on the figure. It's not a bad figure. It's just not a figure that I necessarily love. I it really could have done so many things better to me for a first edition toy, because of all the other first editions, being amazing to me. This one just kind of, this one, and I think the Viacon. I haven't experienced the Viacon, in hand, but he doesn't look that great. So I didn't feel bad for not forking over $50 for one, and waiting for the RAD version.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the RID Viacom because that one just looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
Looks very sleek, while the first one has a pretty shitty look to him and a chunky ass backpack.
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing that two different lines for basically the same line kind of has two different versions of each figure of each character, and there can be such a huge difference between the two. I mean, the first edition Optimus Prime rocks. The RAD one sucks, and then the first edition Viacon sucks, and the RAD one rocks. It's kind of really weird how I never would have imagined when the first Prime figures were going to be called first edition ones. I thought that was a special packaging and like a kind of tease, and then they'll be repackaged later on, and it's had to be basically the same figure but just mass retail. Never would have imagined that there'll be completely different figures and that there would actually be such a huge change between all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucked up. I mean,
RAD Bulkhead looks awesome, doesn't he?
oh god.
It's like I don't know.
All we wanted was for him to be decent.
But nope, he looks like a fucking fast action battler.
Was it you I'm not sure who said it. But the way that they kind of describe Bulkhead and some of the other Prime figures that are coming out is that they're not sure if it's accessory that comes with a figure or a figure that comes with an accessory.
That wasn't me. Because that thing is so fucking huge. Have you seen it?
Yes.
I showed you the picture of it on top of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. People. Now, the funny thing is, I think I mentioned this in the last Primecast. People complained about the ball mace sitting on the back of Bulkhead's vehicle mode. This thing sits about an inch and a half on top of the roof of Bulkhead. And it's just this gigantic mesh of black, green, and clear plastic that doesn't do anything. So I think I'm fine with the ball mace on the back of my first edition.
And it's just an option. You don't even have to have it on there. I don't see why people complain about it. Like, if you don't want the ball mace there, take it off. You don't have to have it there.
Yeah, but you, this thing. The good thing though about our ID or Prid, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't care. About Prime, the deluxes all look good. It's just the Voyagers that are really, I don't know, Voyager Starscream too. But I'm really glad that RC and Ratchet live up. Because RC, like I said, I'm not too keen on first edition, so I'm happy to kind of get one to fill her shoes that I can actually play with and kind of get the feel of her. Ratchet looks nice. He's a little smaller than I would have liked, but he still looks good. He looks basic enough to be complex enough, and I can dig it. He looks alright.
I do like Ratchet, but I would have really liked it more if it had a more honest transformation where the doors actually became his
Yeah.
chest. I think that would have made it really cool, but I can still see why they kind of did that fake shit.
What's kind of funny is too looking at what people are saying about him, like in forums. Some people are like, "Oh, too bad he's not a Voyager," and then people kind of look at that post like, did you see Bulkhead? Did you see Starscream? Optimus? It's kind of not that bad that he's not a Voyager. Just deal with the scale. You got a better figure."
The one thing I do like about the new Voyager Starscream, I do like its head. I think the face design, after looking at it, looks a little bit better than the deluxe, but
You really? I think that's gonna change once you get the deluxe in hand. The deluxe has an amazing face sculpt.
all right. But
Yeah.
I'm still not going to get the Voyager now, just because it overall looks shitty.
Hmm.
But that is one thing I honestly did like better. I did like the face design. Pause. Pause.
Play. Hmm?
Play. Okay, let's go. What next?
What is next? One moment. I'll find something to talk about. Don't you worry, because Mr. Co-host here has something to talk about. Because I always have something to talk about because I'm such an amazing news gatherer. But it's really unfortunate that my list broke, and everything just kind of like flew out of my notes. And what the fuck is news? Come on, give me something to talk about.
All right, I'll give you something to talk about. Check out the video I just sent you.
I hope it's not
I don't get it.
Canon 5D Mark II. Oh no. Um, he looks like a Tony Stark ripoff.
Who
Um, he's
who apparently has a thing for having a unlit cigar in his mouth.
it looks like a it just looks like a camera test, but it doesn't really.
I don't get it either. I just stumbled upon that.
See, I could have been looking for news but nope, you took that shit and was like, "Hey, look at this."
Yep, that's the way I roll.
We have official images of Fall of Cybertron Combaticons.
Okay, well, yeah. I'm kind of glad you brought that up. Apparently, a bunch of people. I really haven't looked too much into it, but a bunch of people are complaining about all of a sudden are they really changing the colors on them?
Some people are kind of, I don't know. I
I mean,
really
what's
don't
going
know.
on? I don't quite understand.
No one really knows. Some people, because what we have is, let's say Blast Off. The version that we're seeing now, the first one was like gold painted with purple accent. It looked really good. This one is now straight purple with some tiny gold accents. Brawl was originally, dark musky green. This one is neon fucking green. Onslaught looks more or less the same. Vortex looks more or less the same, and Swindle is a really more bright yellow, but he's more or less the same. And apparently the Bruticus, like main center body, has some weird paint applications on it different. So some people are actually kind of thinking maybe we're gonna get two different versions.
Which I would be okay with. Means more of a chance I'll be able to get them. If
Here,
there are two different versions.
Here you go. You can see director. Vortex did kind of change. They pretty much switched out the green for the gold for green. If you click this link right here, you can scroll down into the comments and you'll see the two pictures above one another.
Dude. Oh, okay. Okay, so wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of bad. I like the original look better.
I did too. Like I'll still get it regardless.
I mean, really, I mean, I don't. That looks horrible. I mean, that seriously looks like an Energon toy with those fucking bright ass colors.
G2.
Yeah, G2. Especially the head is just way off too.
It looks like it has random neon paint apps.
Do not like this. No good.
I don't know. I don't really like.
I mean,
I
get it.
care, but you know.
I do really much care, but if the one on top is really what we're getting, I mean, I'll be kind of pissed,
But
but I'll still get them anyway just because it's Bruticus.
yeah, I'd kind of dig the idea of two different ones, though. I do think if I don't know, I think these will be the individual ones, and maybe the one we saw before is a gift set. I don't know, and a gift set isn't impossible. These are 5 deluxes. They're not entirely that expensive. This will be after tax just above half of Revenge of the Fallen Devastator and price point. So it's really not possible to do a gift set, though. I don't know because I don't know why they would because how they're releasing them. Wave 2 of Fall of Cybertron Deluxes are just each case is gonna have an equal amount of these guys.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we're not gonna get like one wave's gonna have one, the next wave's gonna have two of them short packed, and then we're not gonna get the other three. They're gonna cancel that
So
wave.
they're all gonna come out at once.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking sweet. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, a lot of people are like you should buy a case, and I don't know. I'm kind of excited to buy a figure each week and then slowly combine them.
I would hate to do that.
Oh, but it's like being a kid. Oh no.
It's like being a kid when you're already playing with toys.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in looking every day if I can find a pre-order for all of them, and I've yet to be able to find any.
They're yet to be up yet, but yeah.
As soon as I find one, that shit's ordered.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Excuse me.
I'm tired. This has been my first week at my new job where I'm working third shift, and I've been tired. I've been going to bed at about 8:30 in the morning, waking up.
That's healthy.
Yeah, waking up at about 3 or 4, then heading.
Wait, in the afternoon?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, I'd be so pissed off.
and then leaving for work at about 8:15, being at work at 9. Working.
You spent your life asleep.
Yeah, they're working till 7:30 in the morning.
I think I just only sleep till maybe 1 or 12 or 1. Then again, I'm a guy who's like, all right, 6 hours, I'm good.
I like sleeping.
Oh, I do too. I hate the after effects.
The after effects of sleep,
Yeah.
feeling good,
No, I wake up just fuck.
pissed off.
I woke up
You wake up and like, I want to fuck.
um
That's what you said.
I want to fuck the
I
world
wake
because
up-
this is bullshit. Because I hate sleeping long. I have this little thing to where if I sleep past 6 or 7 hours, my body will get so used to sleeping, I can't really be woken up by like say an alarm clock. My body will sleep straight 12 hours. And this was back around maybe almost exactly a year ago. Me and my dad kind of watch NASCAR together sometimes, and it was like the Daytona 500, and we normally watch that together. and just I went to bed really late. I was talking to people on Skype like really late, like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 or 6 in the morning. I'm like, all right, I can wake up at 12 and be fine, and still have my day. My dad rolls in my room. Dude, are you okay? Yeah, why? He wakes me up. Yeah, why? It's 6:30 at night, and that was a Sunday. I had to go to school the next day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was awful. So I hate sleeping in. I hate it. And every summer, over the past last summer, I had slept in until about 3 every day, because I just stay on Skype with my friends till about a long time or so, and I don't fucking know.
I guess before we go too far off trail, off the rail, I mean, I guess. What do you think? What did you think of Orion Pax Part 1?
Worst episode ever. Just kidding. If you guys haven't seen part one of Orion Pax and intend to and don't like spoilers, don't listen to this part. There's your warning. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really well done. I think the emotion between all the characters was great. You have Orion, air quotes, kind of just, offensive, just okay, Megatronus. I don't know. I don't really understand why we're doing this, but okay, you're the boss. All for the cause, right? And Megatron is real quick. I laughed really hard because Megatron has pretty much told Orion that the Warlord Ratchet has done everything,
I know
destroyed
that's
Cybertron,
hilarious.
the Warlord Ratchet, and he referred to him as the the Doctor Doom. Oh, that was awesome. That was really funny.
I thought it was really clever how Megatron came up with the meaning behind the Decepticons, whether that's true or not, or if he just said that just to convince him. I kind of do like that explanation they came up with, the why they call themselves Decepticons.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You can
Um,
We wear it with pride.
hmm And Orion Pax was pretty accepting of that. He's like, "Yes, sir."
Okay.
RC had her kind of psycho moment.
Yeah, where pretty much the Decepticons are stealing something, and Fallon was an asshole throughout that whole episode. He keeps like calling Ratchet, "What the hell are you guys doing?" "Oh, I'm sorry, we're trying to find our fucking leader. Leave me alone." But that's what I would say. I probably would have kicked him across the room. But pretty much Decepticons are stealing this gigantic energy source, and Autobots have to go stop them. And pretty much what happens is Bumblebee, Bulkhead, and RC, and they see Knockout and Breakdown. And pretty much as they're running away, Knockout teases, "Oh, we'll be sure to tell the Big O you said hi." Like mocking that they have Optimus, and he's, I thought that was pretty crazy. And RC flips the fuck out and transforms and goes head on into the space bridge into the Decepticon ship and kills a bunch of Viacons and almost reaches Optimus.
Soundwave was pretty fucking chilling, just standing there as RC was just speeding towards him. You can see him doing like all the calculations on his face, like beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
Opens the space bridge right in front of her.
And as she goes through and she realizes what happened, she loses it.
Optimus
And then
comes in.
right before Optimus, I heard a commotion.
Soundwave just kind of looks at him like, "Shut the fuck up."
Well, Soundwave doesn't like Optimus at all. He hates him.
He's like, "Whatever, faggot.
Oh,
Go back on your computer.
Go play on your computer, nerd. That should have been Soundwave's first words. Nerd, you library nerd. Go do your homework.
Not a whole lot else actually happened in that episode. It was mainly just a huge tease for what's next to come. Basically,
Yeah, Jack has to
Jack,
go to Cybertron.
yeah, and They actually posted like a minute so teaser for the episode that's going to air tomorrow.
Was it just me or was everyone making fun of Miko in this episode? Like freaking Jack says something about going to Cybertron, and Miko's like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." And RC pipes in, "Yeah, Miko says it has to be a good idea." And then talking about the space bridge, and Miko's like, "Well, if it's a space bridge, shouldn't it be?" And she points up, and Ratchet literally just flips his shit. And he's just like, "A space bridge is not where it's physically located. It derives to transport. Jesus
You
Christ!"
stupid bitch.
Just slaps her.
She
And then
goes, she goes
Bulkhead's punching
splat on the
shit.
wall.
Bulkhead's punching shit, and Ratchet's yelling at him, and Bulkhead's like, "What? You needed that?" And Bumblebee's
Yes,
mad.
I thought that was hilarious. Bulkhead was fucking hilarious. What? Do you need that also, Ratchet? That's what I was. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting Ratchet to go. I needed that.
I love it. They had so much tension because everyone's just so pissed off.
RC's a bitch, though. Oh my god.
Yeah.
When Bulkhead goes, well, we don't know what he would do because he's not here. Ratchet or RC goes, thank you for pointing out the obvious. And
Well, it's kinda...
Bulkhead was about to fucking punch her in the face.
Yeah, they got pretty close, and Bumblebee was like, "Stop it, guys, stop it." I was legitimately expecting Raph to do what he did in like the first 5-parter, where like Miko and Jack are kind of having a little debate, and Raph freaks the fuck out. He's like, "Stop it, stop it!" And he runs off and like cries. I was expecting Raph to do that.
This is the part where I get abused.
I want to know what happened. Why is Raph so stop it, guys? Is there a legit backstory to him, or is this just a joke?
I'm pretty sure he explained that his parents just fight a lot. I don't know. I think they may have said it once, but I didn't care that much.
Oh man.
All I know is that I wish someone would step on him.
I don't really mind Raph that much. As long as he's not annoying, I don't mind him at all. Same thing with Miko. As long as she's not doing anything stupid. Like one episode she really fucked up. I think it was the one where Bulkhead pretty much loses his mind and he has the Energon thing in his brain. And she that's all her fault because I want to go for a ride. You get shot at by Decepticons and shit.
What episode was that?
What was it called? I forget, but it was the one where it was the one prior to them making synthetic energon.
I think there's a couple of the episodes that I didn't bother watching.
Well, pretty much Miko does something and she fucks up, and Bulkhead gets all this information beamed into his head, and he knows a formula for synthetic energon.
Oh yeah. I just recently saw that.
Yeah. And then he almost dies because your fucking fault.
What did happen? What? I forget. I was barely paying attention. I just saw it a couple of days ago. It was just playing in the background.
Yeah. But the new episode, what else? Megatron kind of has this weird stature, and I like how just so casually in the beginning, right now Orion Pax is being attended to by our physician or whatever. He's being sedated for the time being when he is given all pleasantries upon the ship, and the first to call him by the name Optimus Prime will have his voice box ripped out. That's pretty much what he told the entire crew. Yeah. That is exactly what he said, actually. The first to call him Optimus Prime will have his voice box ripped out. He said that so casual.
Mm-hmm. And then Starscream makes his epic return after a long leave.
That was so fucking random. I wonder, that really made me think if Starscream's just been stealing Energon this whole time.
Yes, I believe he has.
And then I like it when the Viacons see him, and he's just like, that has to be and he just fucking rips one of their heads off and just it was quick, and he just slaughters them both. I thought that was intense.
Then he stumbles upon Optimus and calls him Optimus.
Optimus Prime, and then he draws his missiles, and Optimus is like, "What the fuck? What did I do? Who's Optimus?"
And earlier in the episode,
Megatron tells him that Commander Starscream is dead.
Right. So now Definitely, he's like, what the fuck? Did he come up to us? Hey, isn't he supposed to be dead?
Why is he gonna shoot me?
I'm on your side.
What the fuck?
No.
No, I'm expecting a Revenge of the Fallen. No, and kill Starscream.
Oh.
No. I watched Dark of the Moon again yesterday, and I laughed so hard in the beginning.
Oh, god damn it. I still laugh at that every time. Like I laugh at it more when I think about like what Michael Bay must have said to Peter Cullen. Like
Punch him in the nuts. Like grabbed his nuts, like
perfect.
twisted
Be
him.
perfect, Cullen. You asshole, Bay. You're a fucking prick.
It sounds like he like poured pop down his throat, punched him in the stomach so it kind of stays there, and then he punched him in the nuts and made him gargle. That's exactly what it sounds. Oh god.
Stay behind me. I'm gonna puke all over you.
Stay behind. Blah. Hold my hair. Blah. But yeah.
I recently rewatched some G1 episodes. Man, his voice has changed.
He's older.
Well, not even just that, but at the beginning of season 1, he sounded remarkably different than what he did in the first animated movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's only 2 years.
Maybe they were because in the G1 he was pretty deep, and then in the movie he kind of got to this. I want you to more of a. All right, guys.
I mean, in certain parts of the movie, he does sound real gravelly, like he does in Michael Bay films. But
Well, when he's dying.
yeah, but even that, he sounds. It almost sounds like a different actor in like the first season. If you listen to his voice in the very first season, and well, in him casually in the first anime movie, you'll notice a big difference.
Well, I just found out that in the first Rugrats movie, Reptar was voiced by Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
But back to Peter Cullen.
That's some useful information.
I saw it on Facebook, and I just like, maybe you should get the fuck on Facebook. You're missing out. Real stuff that matters in the world. All right, that the facts have been out for about 15 years. We need to know. The people of Primecast need to know.
Raptor is useless information.
Hey, his name's Reptar.
Raptor, whatever.
I am Reptar. Hear me roar. I am Reptar, King of Dinosaurs. Wait, hold on. Did you say useless information?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can have this job.
Go home.
Yep, fine.
Go home.
Fine, I will. I'm taking the dog.
Go home.
No.
One thing that I've been also really looking forward to. A while ago, they showed a small image of upcoming Prime figures, and this was a Japanese ad. And supposedly, you could see a microscopic picture of a prototype of Arachnid and Breakdown.
I don't remember those. I know they got announced.
I mean, you can barely even make them out. But when I mean tiny, I mean tiny, like in max resolution, depending on your monitor. Like it just looked like a couple little pixels on the screen. You couldn't see any detail or anything, but supposedly they're there. I couldn't find them, but I'm really wanting to see what the Breakdown figure looks like. Even though Knockout looks kind of disappointing from just the pictures we've seen. Right.
Yeah, the problem with the breakdown is I don't want him to have some stupid ass translucent plastic everywhere.
Well, it seems like they're kind of phasing out with that already. I mean, Bulkhead doesn't seem to have any, does he?
Oh, I think his hands are. I know Starscream's legs are. His. I know what the inside of his forearms are, but it's purple, so it kind of blends. Will it blend? Yes, it does. So it's okay, but
I used to watch those videos all the time.
I watch. It's a good idea to microwave this. That's entertaining.
I used to watch that too, but I guess the creator John something, he really got annoying for me. Like super annoying. Like he just is some random nerd that I don't know. He reminded me of someone from when I was in college, and he used to irritate the fucking shit out of me. And I don't know. I just got angry anytime that he was on screen. I'd much rather like the other people. Um, Bulkhead doesn't. I'm looking at the shots of him. He does. The only thing that looks like as translucent plastic is the wrecking ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All I
Oh
say.
wait, his head. Wait, yeah. Here, his chest piece, like his neck. If you
What?
see what I'm talking about. If you look at a close-up picture, oh wait, are you looking at the official pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You won't see him there. I'll find something. But how the hell did this guy get an RID? How did he get a first edition bulkhead but not an Optimus? Hmm.
Who?
Anyway. Oh, just some dude. A picture I found. Is this? Huh. I'm curious as to what this is. Is this the new bulkhead or Cyberverse? I think this is Cyberverse. Never mind. Can't tell. It looked pretty intense from afar.
Let me see.
Oh, where are the? Oh, no, it's just the Cyberverse.
Oh.
The Voyager bulkhead really doesn't look that bad. It's just that fucking weapon is really ridiculous, and he's not show accurate. Like as a toy, he doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, he's not show accurate at all.
Alright, bulkhead. Oh,
Remember that one guy I've been telling you about that's really weird on Twitter?
yes.
Yeah, he's been doing some other weird shit that I'll tell you about later. I mean,
I am excited.
like I don't. This guy is so fucking goofy.
You can enlighten and indulge the faithful listeners of Primecast.
No, I better not.
Yeah. All right. Well, story time later. There's that picture that shows where his clear plastic is. It's not that much.
Hmm. It does. So I'm thinking that RC, not RC. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I mean, knockout. No. Breakdown. Yeah. I'm thinking that him. Well,
Thinking that him.
I'm
God, your
thinking.
grammar.
I'm thinking him. Cleanse loose in plastic. No.
Clients like what the? Are you having a stroke? What the fuck is wrong?
Cleanse loose in plastic. No.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh.
Translucent plastic. No.
Dun.
Breakdown. Knockout. Diarrhea. Okay.
No. But breakdown is. What do you think about breakdown and clans loose in plastic? Whatever.
I don't think it'll have any. That's all I was trying to say. Just because that's just a trend that they're kind of doing right now.
Well, I remember what I told you yesterday about if a heavy customizer like Jin Satomi or Actually, Frenzy Rumble. Frenzy Rumble is the one that'll do this, but Frenzy Rumble, he probably make it non-transformable. That's nothing against him. It's just my preference for Transformers. I like them to transform. But to take a first edition Optimus, and you could customize the shit out of him and get a really good Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime.
I do kind of see that now, because especially in the way that the torso is shaped.
Yeah, and the chest, like, and all you need to really do is like add a bunch of styrene. His proportions are great, but the thing is though too, what I realized looking at a picture of RAD Prime, you could do the same exact thing with that one, and it'll almost work better because of the cape pieces.
Kind of, but also I was looking at the shoulders, those little pieces on the hinge.
Oh
If you
yeah,
pull them up, that kind of makes a Sentinel Prime shoulder piece.
yeah. This thing, maybe just make a trailer attachment out of styrene to where you can just take it off, and you don't really need to incorporate it,
Mm-hmm.
or make it a weapons package if you're that skilled. But yeah, someone if there's any hardcore customizers listening to this or anyone who knows one, definitely kind of tip that idea and see if they'd be interested in executing it or if they'd want to look into that because I think that'd be awesome. I would do it, but I'd buy the figure, buy all the equipment, and I'd fuck it up. So
Pussy farts.
that was uncalled for and ridiculous.
Oh, that was a good stretch. What? Okay.
Okay.
Giddy giddy. Oh. Um. In light of getting the, hey, Rubens came on. In light of getting the new bulkhead soon, I actually broke out the old animated bulkhead toys.
I saw that in one of your reviews that are chilling out just on top shelf. Like, yep, here we are.
Yeah. I forgot how cool Leader Bulkhead is.
I never got Leader Bulkhead.
Why?
I just didn't. I was really pleased with the Voyager. I just never
The,
really had the compulsion to get it. I never even had the compulsion to get Ultra Magnus. But then
are
one
you
day I was
fucking
like,
serious?
I got Ultra Magnus. Don't
Oh,
get me
okay.
wrong.
I was about to say,
It was just I saw him at
if you,
Kmart.
if you
Like
never
in
got animated Ultra Magnus, I would have flipped out on you.
this is in like January of I think like oh in like 2010. I was just like, hey Dad, can you stop by Kmart and pick up this figure for me and I'll pay you back? He's like, yeah. And he did, and I got Ultra Magnus kind of out of the blue, and I was like, I'm really happy.
And you didn't pay him back.
Oh no, I paid him back.
Uh huh. And what?
Money,
Oh.
pennies. My Kmart even up till recently, till Dark of the Moon had a liter bulkhead. I was gonna get it, but of course it's gone when I want to get it.
Leader Bulkhead is such an amazing figure.
I'll find one someplace. He's not going for that much money. I think the most I've seen one go for is like 45. And
I actually just found out that the reason why they gave him all that extra ornaments is it was based on a concept that that this is what he would have looked like in vehicle mode if the headmaster would have taken complete control over him.
oh, like he would have all these extra weapons and stuff and
Yeah.
missiles. That's a pretty cool idea.
Which makes it like it even more.
I would like it to kind of round up because I'm about to actually I
Although the
actually
batteries
no
in mine are dead.
this I need to get an animated swindle because there's only four more figures that I need to complete my animated collection or you know the figures that you know I'd like to have but I only want three of them and there's only two that are dire. That's electrostatic soundwave and swindle. I need those two and then I'd like to have leader bulkhead and Voyager Sunstorm. If anyone's out there is willing to part with an animated swindle for a decent price,
I'll
let me
sell you
know.
mine for $100.
D- Make it 200 and you got a deal.
Sweet.
Thanks, scalper.
Scalper. I'm not a scalper. Bulkhead sounds in anime. It sounds remarkably a lot like Patrick.
That's this. He is.
Is it the same actor?
Yeah, Bill. I think it's. I don't want to offend anyone, but Faggerbacky or Fagerbacky, it's something like that. It's Fagg or Bakey back something.
That's his name for real.
For real, for real.
Fagerbacky.
Something like that. I don't wanna get anything wrong. It might be Fager. Someone give the romanization in the comments of what his name really is.
If there's any Fagerbackies out there that are offended by this statement, Primecast apologies.
My friend said something the other day. It was, I don't know, but he referenced that guy and it made me laugh really hard. But it wasn't because of his name. It was something from a meme. I forget what it was now, but I'll have to find it for you. I think you'd appreciate it. I'll find it later.
There's something I wanted to show you. Okay, my Vic, hold on a second. Talk amongst yourself real quick.
So, listeners, how are you doing? All right. I'm all right. Thanks for asking. Even though I bet you
I'm back.
guarantee you didn't. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for holding me back, Jesse. I was about to.
There's my wife's best friend's daughter posted these images on Facebook, and I was seriously, they're SpongeBob related, and I was seriously crying from laughing so hard.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's do this one first.
all right. You throw these on the throw these in the video too, so they can see.
I will.
All right, open file. If you link me some sort of virus porn, so.
Okay, here's another one. That first one was SpongeBob. This next one is Squidward.
Fuck.
And here's another one.
How many of these are there?
There's a couple more.
Someone took like a presidential campaign of Patrick and said, "Let's take these countries' problems and push them someplace else." The reference to an episode is pretty fun. Bitch, get the fuck over. It's so blunt. It's so in your face. There's no beating around the bush. There's no subliminal messages. It's right there. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Hey, here's my favorite one.
I feel harassed.
Oh, wait. That one didn't work. Hold on. This one's my favorite. There's actually two versions of the same picture. This is the first one.
Oh, I've seen this one, yeah.
And this one.
Alright, what's this?
that last one made me cry from laughing so hard. Bitch, you know you suck that dick. And my wife was just telling me that she couldn't believe that a 12-year-old, or not 12, 14-year-old was posting pictures. In the meantime, I was laughing my fucking ass off. And she's like, look at me, like, you don't even get my point. He was like, yes, I do. But look at it. Look at it. SpongeBob.
Look at it. It's so cute.
It's like, do you want me to download them for you? He's like, yes.
Please. Just get real serious. You weren't downloading them already? Just go. I'll do it myself. Jesus fucking Christ. Get real, man.
I believe that should be the thumbnail for this episode.
Shit. What? All right. What's the tagline gonna be?
Let's see. Password.
Really?
Obviously. Bitch, get the fuck over here.
No,
You're not
no,
done sucking my dick.
I don't think so. I think let's make it hey with two eyes.
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
two eyes.
Yeah,
Make it happen, guys.
Ba-
That doesn't mean you don't need to type hey with two Y's. Type like the word hey, Hey, but just add another Y at the end of it. That's all you do. That's your password. That's how we know that you listened to all of Primecast episode 9.
Yeah.
Woo! Almost to 10.
We're almost to the half. No, not even halfway.
Halfway of. Well, there's no halfway.
I don't know,
This-
man. I
Are we
don't
gonna end this?
know. No.
We have seasons. Season 1 of Primecast, an epic season finale of heart heart pounding action and leave you on the edge of your seat.
And on that note, I believe that's Primecast. Till next
Well,
week. Follow me, Jesse, at Twitter, twitter.com/SSJAutobot.
why aren't you following us on Twitter? At Anakin Vader, at SSJ Autobot, and subscribe to me on YouTube, please.
All right, till next time. Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.